Hey, welcome back to another video. This time around, I would like to know, who did Sandra Bullock piss off because this movie did her dirty? They did her so dirty. The hair, the makeup, what the f***? Bullet Train follows a not-so-lucky assassin codenamed Ladybug. Ladybug is determined to carry out his mission peacefully, but things quickly get out of hand when he finds himself on the world's fastest train with lethal killers from around the world. To say that I loved this movie is an understatement, and honestly, it might actually be one of my favorite movies of the year so far. This movie is over the top, stylish, slick, and brutal with a balance of humor. Think Kingsman in terms of style and flair, but more elevated and on a train. If you're a fan of the director David Leitch or any of his work, then you already know you are in good hands. The acting is solid from the entire cast, which is saying something because this is a pretty large cast. I do think the standout performances for me were the duo of Lemon and Tangerine, Brian Tyree Henry and Aaron Taylor Johnson respectively. The two had amazing chemistry and were so much fun to see on screen, from their banter to their emotional connection. After the last movie review, you already know I am a new fan of Joey King, and she was amazing as Prince. I do wish we got to see more of Zazie Beetz and a few other actors, but with the time they had on screen, they really caught your attention. Now, there are a couple of complaints about this movie I have seen online. The only thing that I can see people actually complaining about is the fact that 90% of this movie takes place on a train. Now, I know that single location movies can be stale if they are not done correctly, but honestly, don't let that put you off from seeing this movie. The bullet train itself is a unique character, and each car on the train is actually its own location, displaying unique colors, energy, and music. Speaking of music, the music in this movie was great, and I really loved hearing some iconic songs in different languages. So I watched it so you don't have to, but was it worth the watch? Obviously, I'm gonna give it a yes. The movie is action-packed, funny, and violent. And honestly, those are some of my favorite things to see in movies. Coming in at 2 hours and 6 minutes, Bullet Train does feel like it's runtime, but not in a way that will have you wondering when it will be over. Not a minute goes to waste with this movie, and they do such a fantastic job introducing so many characters quickly, while at the same time managing to give you enough of their story that you can connect with. The fight choreography is fantastic, and I'm a fan of when movies manage to kind of mix the action and fight with comedy, and I really like that element here in this movie. Additionally, trying to connect the dots and find all of the connections between everything going on and trying to figure out the story was so much fun. Now, touching back on the complaints that I had read about on the movie, one of the things was the gore. Personally, if you've been here for a while, you already know your girl's a fan of blood, guts, gore, the more the merrier. For me personally, I mean, I've seen worse, but I guess if that's not your cup of tea, I would skip it. Also, maybe if you don't like subtitles, I would skip it. Alright, that brings us to the end of the video where I watched it so you don't have to. Go ahead and leave the video a thumbs up if you liked the video so I know you liked the video. Go ahead and comment down below, have you seen Bullet Train already? If you've seen it, who's your favorite character? Me personally, my favorite character was Lemon. Absolutely loved the character. I really think the actor did such a fantastic job. The character brought so much to the movie, so many layers, so much depth. From the comedy to the seriousness to the heart, I really enjoyed the character. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next movie I'm going to be watching for you. But until the next video, spread positivity, be safe, take care of yourself, and remember, hurt people hurt people. Bye.